Right. Let's talk about iftar or buka, the breaking of the fast that takes place every day throughout the month of Ramadan, and people break fast at home. Some people break the fast at the local mosque or masjid. Others could well be at work. Different circumstances impacts what you do and how you do it. Okay, but what has been fascinating, and it's happened in a few places in Cape Town in particular, besides the fact that it's happened in other parts of the world in big numbers. We've covered the stories of Egypt and Istanbul and Morocco and even in Bosnia and other parts of West Africa, of massive street breaking of the fast, or the iftar or buka, right? Now there's a street buka that takes place tomorrow night in a place called Horizon View in Cape Town. So I thought, let's find out more about that and what that entails, and then hopefully you would appreciate just the coming together of communities in this month of Ramadan, and how in fact the communities are impacted by these actions. My guest is Fatimah Morgan, who's a community activist in Cape Town. Fatimah, appreciate your time. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And shukran for having me on your show.
Thank you. Now, of course, if I asked you why do you break your fast, then that's obvious because that's part of the Islamic faith. You're fasting, you break your fast at sunset. That's we know. But
That's good.
why a street buka?
Okay, last year was my first one. And I actually woke up the Thursday morning and decided I'm going to have a street buka. And I had it the next Saturday. I did not expect the numbers that came out. Alhamdulillah, we fed over 5,000 people last year, mashallah. And the unity of our Muslims, the unity of people coming together to bring and to make sure that people get something to eat. It was really amazing. Um, from that book, we actually had a couple of reverts, and everybody was asking me, "Oh, when is the next one? When is the next one?" And Alhamdulillah, I've decided to have it tomorrow night, inshallah. And again, we have so many people that has come together to come and assist and to help to feed people. As we all know, we have a lot of people that is very needy,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
in New Horizons in Pelican Park. Uh, if we can feed one person and make sure one person at least goes to sleep without thinking of where the food is coming from, where the next meal is coming from, just to have one person eat and be happy and go sleep happy. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy for that.
yeah, yeah. And
And
the overall motive that you had, I mean, I'm going back to last year, right? When you said let's
yes,
have a street buka, like what was your motive when you woke up that morning? Like you because what I'm trying to say is people do eat food at homes, people do break fast
yes.
and they eat food. You had a certain motive at that time. What was that motive?
Look, I worked in the area for like 2 years. I've been working, okay, that's now 3 years. 2 years I've been working in that area in order to just see what the need and the want is of the people in that area. And I've seen so many people go hungry. I've seen little kids, 2, 3 years old, that don't have a piece of bread to eat. And you can see the hunger on their children's faces. And when I woke up that morning, I thought to myself, as a Muslim, we know that sharing is caring. And why can't we do something to help and also bring other people from other areas out so that they can see that these people need sustenance, they need food, they need help from our ummah. And Alhamdulillah, from that day, it has worked. I've really got a lot of people that's assisting me whenever I need anything. When there's a janaza, people are ready and willing to help me in that area. So I think last year's Mesbuka opened a lot of people's eyes as in to see what the need is. Here
Yeah,
we go at
absolutely.
night, we sit and have a meal. Our eyes are bigger than our stomachs. We see so much, we put so much of food on our table, but we don't think, does our neighbor have something to eat? Does
Yeah, that's a good
our
point.
community on the next side of us, are they eating something? And we're just going haywire. "Ugh, I'm gonna have samosas, dalchis, pies, pizzas, everything on my table tonight." Whereas that
Yeah,
people don't have a slice of bread.
yeah, that's a good point. So so
So
so let me just rewind. So when you then you said 5,000 pitched up last year. I mean, that's like within a
yes,
week of just setting it up. Like, how did
within
5,000 people come? Are they all from New Horizon? All came out on the
the
streets and what?
majority of them was from New Horizons. which shows you that people are hungry and that people need the food and they need to be helped by us. Yes, we can't always feed them. I am also trying to help and assist them in getting jobs and things like that. But it's difficult. It's very difficult to get to find the work for the people. And what is happening then they start the gangsterism start, the stealing and whatever. So by helping them and showing them, look here, we care for you, they will turn around and change their lives, which has happened to quite a few people in that area, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, good point. So, but just the last thing on last year, then we'll talk about this year. So
Yes,
when you said 5,000 came, I mean, it's not like they have
yes,
to RSVP, right? So it's not like a big wedding
no,
or big event. Like, so
no,
how did you know 5,000 were going to pitch up, and how did
I
you
did
cope?
not
Because
know.
obviously there's a difference between meals for 100 people and meals for
Yes.
5,000 people. I mean, 5,000 is like the whole country.
Yeah, and wallahi, Kasam, I did not know that 5,000 people was going to pitch. I was shocked myself when I got there, and a lot of our sponsors were shocked, and then they looked and they saw all these people. And but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. And He just brought everything together, and alhamdulillah, not one person left hungry, not one person left without a plate of food. So it's not for us to say. It's all in Allah's hands. He knows what's going to happen and He will make sure that people are fed. Alhamdulillah.
Absolutely. So what's the plan this time? Because again, I gather. I mean, I know it happens tomorrow. So the I think we break fast in Joburg around 5 past 6 now. You're probably about half an hour
Yes,
later in Cape Town. But
yes,
anyway, so you're meeting at 6 o'clock. But I
yes.
gather, as happened last year, there has to be collaboration with many partners that can respond to your call for the booker, right? So give us
No,
an insight into
definitely.
the whole group of people that are coming together to assist. Yeah.
Okay. Initially, we had a sponsor that was going to donate everything. Unfortunately, they pulled the plug on us a week ago.
Okay.
So, on Sunday, actually. So, from Sunday up until today, Alhamdulillah, again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's in your heart and what is needed. Everything came together. People just is phoning me from left, right, and center and telling me, we want to sponsor, we want to help, we want to donate. What do you need? What must I still buy? I just had a call from a lady this morning that said that she only saw the poster this morning and she so much wants to make a pot of food. um, can she make a pot of food? I don't turn anybody away. Anybody, if you want to bring 10 samosas or one pie, I don't turn anyone away from bringing anything because it's all for the community, it's all for the people, it's our love for people. We as a ummah to show that we as Muslims, we care about the next person, whether it be a Muslim or Christian. We need the unity and we need to
Mm,
build
mm,
unity in our societies for the whole of South Africa. It's not just for New Horizons or Pelican Park or wherever or Bishop's Court.
yeah.
We need to
Mm.
build it for everybody.
And I take it that, I mean, so when you say it's a street book house, so it's on one particular street, right? And if it's five
Okay.
thousand people, I'm just thinking that street's going to stretch very far, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Last year, I had it in a street. I had it in a street, and we had there's like two lanes in that road, and we had like four rows of paper going from the one end to the other end. This year, I decided to do it in a park, which the park
Okay.
is like two soccer fields. So I
Okay.
decided to have it in the park for safety, for so that we don't disturb cars from driving, and
Mm.
also not that the people will do anything, but I've got security and everything available there, so I feel it's safer to have it in the park for the
Okay.
kids, for the adults, everybody.
Okay. And then I mean, the point you made, if you're expecting, say, another 5,000 people, um,
Yes.
I mean, do I take it that I mean, not everybody who's going to come for the book are Muslims, right? What's the percentage
No.
of breakdown between people who are Muslim and others who are not Muslim, but they also have one thing in common: they're hungry.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's a valid question you're asking, because last year we had quite a few non-Muslims. I would say 30% or even more of
Okay.
non-Muslims that was there. We do have a dhikr which we have after Asr, inshallah, which starts after Asr, the same as last year. And people sitting in that dhikr, actually, the non-Muslims, they sat in that dhikr. And of those people has reverted back to Islam. So that also, it gave me chills, because if I can get one person to revert, Alhamdulillah, it's an amazing feeling. And I'm sure, inshallah, this year we already have people that's been helping, Christian people that has been helping us with a massive tar, and that has been helping me before this, that intends to become Muslim. So, Alhamdulillah, I don't, to me, it's not whether you're Muslim or Christian and I'm feeding you, you are hungry. If I can feed you, Alhamdulillah, never mind your religion.
Yeah, and that's important. Is there so somebody watching us or listening was like, maybe I need to help. I will help us. Miskien is a big lot, right? Can they still contact you? You're not going to turn anybody away. And if so,
I will
what number
not
do they
turn anybody
what
away.
number do they
It's
call? Yeah.
Okay. It's never too late to help. I will not turn anybody away, because, look, a lot of people promise you, and then on the day they do not pitch up. So, if whoever wants to contact me, you're more than welcome to contact me. My number is 065 932 6602. So
Okay.
anybody who would like to assist with anything, whether it be, as I said, 10 samosas, a pie, whatever, a bottle of water, a bottle of cool drinks, anything is welcome.
It's welcome. Okay. 0656 sorry, 0659326602. Just one
Okay.
question. And I've got the address. It's the park between Tinkerbird, Turnstone, and Oyster Catcher Roads. That's in New Horizons near Pelican Park, in Cape
Yes,
Town. Now,
that's good.
if we want to see, because it's tomorrow night, Saturday night, but
Yes,
if we want to
yes.
see what happened last year, do you have visuals of that, and can you direct us somewhere?
I do have a couple of pictures which I can actually put onto my Facebook account if people would like to see it.
Please do. I
But
want to see it. I certainly do. Yeah.
no, I will definitely, I'll do that. I'll put it onto my Facebook account. It's Fatimah Dolly Morgan.
Okay.
So they can
All
just
right.
go
Great.
onto my
But
Facebook
maybe
account and
also what
see.
you can do, besides people going to Fatima Dolly Morgan, if you can also
Yes,
just tag Salam Media in particular,
yes.
and then
No,
you can also
I'll
tag
do
me,
that.
and tag me Ashraf Gard. I'm happy to share that. I
I
think
will
it's quite
definitely do that.
interesting. Perfect. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
no, I'll
Shukran.
definitely.
Best wishes for the street booker in the park on on Saturday night, inshallah. But maybe
Jazakallah.
from 4 o'clock,
Shukran so
maybe with
much.
a dhikr that takes place as well. And let's see how that impacts the 5,000 people. You're right about the fact that there's such inequality in South Africa. There is a massive need. I mean, here's the question: if Fatima Dolly Davids and her friends and chommies and others that assisted, if they didn't put together this, where were 5,000 people going to eat tomorrow night? Just think about that reality.